watching Quad Cities Live.
Well, sometimes all it takes to succeed in a specific sport is the right equipment, and not many people know more about achievement in athletics than Kevin Mckee, a three-time gold medalist Paralympian. Kevin is joining us now. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited, and at some point we're going to be able to zoom out because you also brought your gold medals with you. I'm kind of fangirling out here. This is pretty exciting stuff to have a Paralympian in here talking to us about all of this. Tell us a little bit about yourself, first and foremost.
Yeah, so I've been on the national team now, the U.S. national team, for 12 seasons. This was my third Paralympic Games. I actually started sled hockey back here in the Quad Cities when I was about 10 years old. And then, I just kind of started getting better and better. And then about 16 years old, I got recognized by Team USA and invited to a camp in the summer that they do for kids just to learn more about the sport. And I kind of found out about the Paralympics more and knew that that was the top of our sport, and that's our Stanley Cup. And when I was about 16, I said I want to do that. So I just worked really hard, and then after high school, I moved to Chicago to train a little bit more. And I was on a junior team for 3 seasons, and then after the 2010 Paralympic Games, I tried out, and it was my third time trying out for a national team, and I actually made it and been on it since.
That's absolutely incredible. And, just hearing you talk about becoming interested in something, I think you said at 10 years old was the first time that you tried it. And then deciding at 16, this is my ultimate goal. Talk about how you try to reach other kids in what you do now in the same way.
Yeah, I really want to, I enjoy coaching kids. I did a lot of that when I was back in Chicago. We had a kids program, and I think now, I really, I would love to have, that influence on a younger kid that, they meet me, see the medals, see the sport, maybe they play the sport already, and, they want to pursue to be like me, which is kind of cool now, because I think that the sport's just getting bigger and bigger, and we're getting more exposure, and it's, now we're kind of becoming top athletes for these kids to look up to. And if I could influence a kid, that'd be awesome, because like I said, when I met those guys, that kind of, a light went off in my head, and I was like, I want to do that, because that was the coolest thing in the world to me.
Absolutely. And I think it's becoming, like you said, more prevalent. When you meet these kids now, it's like you are the goal for these kids. But when you were 10 years old, do you wish that there was more of that? Do you wish that you saw that more, in the media and things like that?
Yeah, of course I do. But I think that it's definitely has gotten a lot better. Every cycle of the Paralympics, I feel like, NBC's just jumped on it and gave us more and more hours. And I think that, through social media now, which has been a big impact on it too, has helped just the Paralympics and sled hockey grow so much. And yeah, of course, you wanted it back then, but we didn't have Twitter and, Instagram and all that. But, everything, it's developing more and more.
It's taking off now, and it's really to the benefit of everybody. Describe what the QCA Adaptive Sports Association is.
Yeah, so it's an adaptive sports program that we have here in the Quad Cities. It's been going around about 8 years now. And I've been in it now for the past 3-4 years. I moved back here in the Quad Cities, and, when I was a kid, it really wasn't around. And, with Bob and Abel, these guys have started something, and I kind of told Bob, when I get done with the Paralympics this time, we really want something to grow here, to give hopefully kids or adults, anyone that has a disability, an opportunity to try sports and hopefully grow something around here.
Absolutely. When I saw this, it just came across on my Facebook timeline, and so the event coming up is the Adaptive Sports Showcase, and it's coming up in a couple of weeks, so 2 weeks from tomorrow on the 30th, right in Davenport at St. Ambrose University, correct?
Yep.
So what's going to be going on there, and what is the ultimate goal from this showcase?
Yeah, so we're going to have, 5-6 different sports out there. We're working with St. Ambrose, and they're giving us their facility, and a bunch of their student athletes are going to be helping us. And we're just going to have different stations of different sports. And basically, we're just trying to get as many people as we can to come with a disability, without a disability. We just want the awareness of adaptive sports out there. And, we just want people to come try it. We're going to have basketball chairs there for basketball. We'll have tennis. We'll have track and field chairs there. And then, we're even going to do a little bit of wheelchair football that just kind of started up.
That's really exciting, and I like that you make sure to include also, you know, anybody with different skill levels and things like that can show up, because I think the ultimate goal here is showing that everyone can play together, especially when using this equipment.
Exactly. I mean, we want people to come and, you know, sports can be an outlet for someone who's recently injured or whatever's going through a tough time. So, I mean, I've seen that a lot, you know, being in the sports now and seeing different athletes. So that's exactly what we want.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing event, so I want to thank you for coming and telling us about it. Here's some more details for everybody up on your screen. The Quad Cities Adaptive Sports Showcase, again at St. Ambrose University on Saturday, April 30th. It goes from 9 to noon. They're going to be actually having basketball tournaments and all kinds of things there. And of course, they're going to be showcasing different adaptive equipment, and you get a chance to meet Kevin Mckee and some other athletes, which is just super duper exciting. I want to thank you again for being here and for bringing your gold medals, because that's a first for me. So
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
so much.